wanna be, I wanna be a star. I wanna be a star. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, I wanna do my show from Japan.
Karen, before we get into the long journey from the beginning of your illness to where you are today, tell me about your life before all of this happened.
Well, I was really happy with my life. I was very independent. I've been working since I was 15 and a half, so, working was a big part. I finally was able to provide for myself. When I moved out, paying for my place and I just bought a car, so it was nice. I finally got the taste of what real adulthood is, of having bills and everything, but hey, I didn't mind it. So, my life I was happy.
Let's go through the process of when you had flu-like symptoms, you thought you were sick, you then realized that it was far more serious.
Well, when I got to the ER, my mom actually took me to the ER. I couldn't feel my legs anymore. They were extremely cold. I mean, I've never had gangrene before, but I would, imagine that's the feeling of, I felt like, I couldn't even walk. I had to tell my mom to call the nurses because I needed a wheelchair. That's how bad it was. So I woke up after a 15-day coma. I realized my mom, my family, they tell me it's Christmas Eve. So I don't know my diagnosis at this point. I couldn't speak because of the tube down my throat. It prevented me from doing that. So no one was telling me anything. So I thought I was paralyzed because I could only move my head. I still had my limbs. They were really heavy. They were bandaged up. So I didn't see how bad it was.
What was the scariest part when you thought, okay, this is going to be a long-term issue that may dramatically affect the rest of my life?
It's a teaching hospital. There was a lot of doctors, residents. They all came in my room, and one of them basically presented the question, you're not going to live if we keep this. So do you want us to save your life? Do you want us to amputate your limbs? And I believe, after that I found out, they asked my mom, do you think she's going to want to live? And my mom's like, of course, So, they come and ask me, and of course I couldn't speak, so I'm like shaking my head, yes, of course.
Immediately, so there was no hesitation,
No hesitation
at all. You said, whatever it is,
right.
I want to live.
Exactly, I want to live, I want to get out of here. I'm thinking, okay, amputate my limbs, I'll be home in a few weeks. If he would have asked me that now, and I would have realized the repercussions emotionally, physically, what I was going to go through, if he gave me a book that would have said that, I probably would have given a second thought. I had 2 mild heart attacks during that point. I was on respiratory failure. I had kidney failure, so I was on dialysis. It was just, all the organs in my body was shutting down. Basically, the meningitis, I got diagnosed with bacterial meningitis, so that's what happened to me. Literally at home, I was already dying. The doctor told me 30 more minutes at home, and I would have been, a goner.
Take us through some of the emotions about what's my life going to look like now.
I was in the hospital for 5 months in the intensive care unit the whole time. But that whole time, I didn't really realize how hard it was going to be. I really just wanted to go home. It was really hard, just being there, being a patient, knowing my knowledge as a nurse, thinking of all the side effects, what could happen. That was the worst part. I went through 25 surgeries that whole time. Every single time before surgery, I'm thinking, is this going to be it?
When you think about the opportunity you have to have a positive effect, what do you think that you can bring in terms of being a spokesperson for you to get that message out?
As a natural nurturer, I feel like it's easy for me, and it's just second nature for me to just be positive and be strong-willed, so people can see my situation and realize, their situation isn't so bad, or just to help teach other people. And that's when taking me back to the empathy. Before I didn't understand what empathy was until I took care of patients. So now I see the both sides of it. I see how it is to be a patient and to take care of someone. So I really feel like it's just second nature for me to be a nurturer.
Well, it does seem that you are very ambitious, and it's going to be a very interesting story to follow. And hopefully this series will give other people a chance to learn your story, and who knows what you're going to end up doing after that.
Yeah. I feel like the opportunities are endless, and I'm just going to take it as it is, day by day, and hopefully I'll be able to make an impact.
I wanna be, I wanna be a star. I wanna be, I wanna be a star. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, I wanna do my show from Japan to France. I have the same dream, I have the same dream that I had as a little child. And they say don't stop, but I won't stop, because I can't stop till I reach the top, top. When you believe it, you will achieve it. Anything is possible. I am a star. I wanna be a star. I wanna go real far. STAR.